Listen, I get that this is a slime rant video with a fuck-ass TDLC character on it, but the topics that are going to be talked about are serious. The format of these video is not meant to belittle that, but rather to try and reach the audience who needs to hear this. That to be said, sensitive topics are going to be mentioned, and they will be censored due to TikTok censorship. However, that isn't to take away from the seriousness and intensity of these topics, so please beware of that. The writing in this video was rushed and not really looked over, so I apologize for that. Anyway, let's get started. A group of unaccompanied, unhoused minors in Japan have been going viral on social media. These kids are known as Tokoyo kids. This name comes from the fact that these kids usually hang out around the Shinjuku Toho building in the Kabukicho district, an area dubbed Toyoko to come from the building name, and Yoko means beside in Japanese. According to the English translation of the article by Shohei Kato from the Tokyo City News Department, these teens, who are also known as Kabukicho kids, are often permanent runaways who are left in house or within stable housing. These teens are usually noticed for their fashion and makeup style, their rowdiness, and for wearing traffic cones. Oddly enough, to get money, they have turned to S3X work to get by. According to Julian Real, despite the fact that these kids are mostly underage and underage prostitution is illegal, that doesn't seem to stop their clients from servicing them. With their money, these kids will buy C3DT3S, ALCOHOL, and over-the-counter medicine that they consume in large quantities. According to Julian Real, this overconsumption can lead to hospitalization, which is where the case study on 8 adolescent females under 18 was conducted. All of these teens were hospitalized between Kabukicho Takeo University Hospital between June 2022 and August 2023, stated by the case study found under the National Library of Medicine's website. This case study goes on to state that all subjects were female and aged 12 to 16. So, what dangers were these adolescents exposed to, and what effects might they have had from before becoming unhoused? First of all, this case study found that 75% of these 8 adolescents came from single-parent households. 5 with single mothers, 1 with a single father, and 2 with both parents. 3 of the girls had been placed in protective custody sometime in the past. 4 of the girls were there for ODing on over-the-counter meds, while 2 were there for ALCOHOL intoxication. Signs of SHS3-LFHRM on the wrist was found in 5 subjects, with 4 being recent. A history of psychiatric consultation was also noted in 3. Reportings of either physical and or S3-ZUET-L abuse was found in many of the girls. Not to mention emotional neglect. Ranges of attendance or even enrollment varied between subjects, with 5 out of 8 of the subjects had long-term school absenteeism. All of these statistics are from the case study. There is honestly a lot more I could go into here, but I think this is enough to show that Tokoyo kids are not doing well, and their lifestyle isn't something to admire. I recommend you do some research of your own and look at the articles I listed to see for yourself, as there are many things I have left out. I also suggest you look into unaccompanied and housed teens and or runaways that are in your own country to find out more and to stop romanticizing these teens just because they are Japanese.